And you know what the craziest thing about this too? He's doing this to basically please the white supremacists. But I hope he knows white supremacists hate your mixed race ass way more than they hate my black ass. Whoa, shorty. Okay, so guys, how you doing? Just to get straight into things, Andrew Tate is a despicable human being. And the reason I say this is because it's one thing to spread hate speech when you're unintelligent and you don't have the awareness to know what your speech is going to bring in terms of the overall ramifications in society. It's one thing to spread hate speech when you don't know what your hate speech is doing. But Andrew Tate, from his interviews, from his dialect, we can tell he's an intelligent man, right? Some of you guys might disagree, but I'm based, so I'm not gonna pick sides or anything. I just look at the facts. He's intelligent, and he still uses his intelligence to spread hate speech. That's why I say he's despicable, because he sat there. I don't know how much he has, but I'm pretty sure he's a millionaire. He might have more or less. If you're a fanboy of Tate, you can go and brag about his money if you want to in the comment section. He has millions, and yet he sits from the comfort of his home spreading agendas for the average person to go and commit in society. He wants people to follow through with these agendas while he sat back at the comfort of his mansion or wherever he lives, and he's not facing none of the ramifications, but everyday people will face the ramifications of his speech. And you've got to be quite a wicked person to possess the intelligence to know the consequences of your hate speech and to still spread that hate speech. And what am I talking about? Well, okay. Just want to make sure I'm recording. What am I talking about? Well, he recently got into a Twitter beef with Sneako. Now, I don't even need to get into Sneako. Sneako, being honest, Sneako's a waste of sperm. Sneako is simply a waste of sperm. The boy don't know what race he is. He don't know what he stands for. Like, when he was first coming up on YouTube, it was really inspirational for a lot of people to see a young man with these ideas and these thoughts. But now he's like lost. Like, he's lost. I think maybe it was when he was sat there watching his bitch get fucked by another guy. I think something just happened to his soul where it just vanished. When you engage in that type of behavior, it's likely that can happen. So I believe something happened to his soul where it just vanished, and he doesn't know what he is, what he stands for. I stopped taking Sneako serious when I would see him on the Fresh and Fit podcast just attacking black women. Like, he would go into these spaces and get ethered, and then he will come back on the Fresh and Fit platform and like, damn, I need a way to uplift myself. Yeah, let me put down black women. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I already don't fuck with him. But let's go into the tweets that Andrew Tate really was saying on his Twitter, and I want to get into more of a conversation of the black diaspora, because I think what Andrew Tate did here is going to set a very negative view of mixed race, light skinned people. I don't think it's gonna do well for mixed race. Let me say mixed race people, because some people can say, oh, light skin is just having light skin. So let me just say mixed race people. I don't think it's gonna look good on the behalf of mixed race people the way he's tweeting this type of hate, because I already think there's a problem with some mixed race people choosing when they want to be black and choosing when they want to be white. And clearly Andrew Tate chose the decision to be white, and he's basically conforming to white supremacists. So let me show you these tweets, and we're going to be reacting to, I believe it's Rashad Crenshaw, because Andrew Tate, I tried to look for the tweets on his Twitter and I can't find them, so I don't know if he deleted them or what, but I just can't find them.
It's like now all of a sudden you found morality. Now all of a sudden you're against racism. Make it make sense. Now I'm about to read this Andrew Tate tweet to y'all. This is the craziest tweet I've ever seen this nigga tweet in my life. This is crazy. Here's what Tate said. This man said, I am half black and half white. Let me confirm something. Race is real. It's super real. I can literally turn my black side or white side.
He even said it himself. I can turn my black side or white side on, like choosing a different video game character. And I think this is what a lot of mixed race people do. When it's beneficial for them to be white, they'll be white around their white friends. When it's beneficial for them to be black, they'll be black around their black friends, which I think is a very negative thing, because you're basically playing both sides. It's like when people get into a problem, you're playing both sides, and when you play both sides, it eventually leads to your downfall. I believe that you're playing both sides when you do this.
Side on, like choosing a different video game character depending on the situation. Whatever is more advantageous at the time. I could be white in the courtroom, I'm not reading that, and N-word in jail.
This is where the hate speech started. He said, I can be white in the courtroom. Can I say this on YouTube? And he said he can be the hard R in jail. First of all, you're associating white people with being in a courtroom and the hard R's being in jail. You're already pushing stereotypes that white people are going to be in a courtroom and black people will be in a jail cell. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then he uses the hard R. He didn't say, chips and crackers for white people. He didn't say that. But for black people, he uses a racial slur. And I think this is something that some mixed race people, they suffer with. It's like a self-hatred within them for their black side. And I'm not saying all before you start crying. I know a lot of good mixed race brothers and sisters. But there's some of them who's like, they hate their black side. And I found it so that most mixed race people, they always have more of an alignment to their white side. And I can't blame them because it's more beneficial in today's society to have an alignment to your white side. But I don't think this is a good look in the overall perspective of the black diaspora because there's already colorism problem. There's already people who think like mixed race people don't really fuck with black people like that. And then you're doing this as one of the biggest mixed race people out there. This is making it hard for mixed race people. This is ridiculous, but hey.
Notice how he says white for his white half, but this for his black half. He can't just say black. You trying to get me demonetized, Andrew Tate? Just say black. Why do you have to use that word to describe the other half of you? And the crazy part about it is Andrew Tate speaks so well of his father. He loves his father. Tate this, Tate that, Tate. He loves his father, who's black, by the way. And then he posts this. Like, why? Why?
And you know what the craziest thing about this too? He's doing this to basically please the white supremacists. But I hope he knows white supremacists hate your mixed race ass way more than they hate my black ass. I hope you know that. They look at mixed race people as a disaster. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is what white supremacists look at mixed race people as, a disaster. A black person and a white person got together. They look at you as worse than someone who's just pure black. They look at you worse. So it's like you're trying to conform to people and they hate you even more than the black people you're trying to go against.
Now, if he said the C word and the N word, I could get behind that because it's like, okay, he's being fair. But this kind of just reeks of self-hatred. He says, I am a hybrid, the ultimate version of human. I don't think white nationalists believe that. I don't think they believe that mixed people are the pinnacle of humanity. I'm pretty sure they dread the idea of being mixed. You know what I mean? Like, this is insane to me. He says, I am a hybrid, the ultimate version of human. But most are not hybrid. Most are one or the other. The white supremacists who say race is everything are totally right. It is. Ignoring race spells the end of the white man, as their complex systems can easily be overloaded by brutality. White people disagree, court. Black people disagree, kill. January 6th clearly didn't happen. Stabbing is easier than suing. It's not.
White people disagree. Did this nigga just forget about slavery? Did this nigga just forget about slavery? Did this nigga forget about King? He ain't no king in my eyes, but did this nigga forget about King Leopold, who killed 6 million Congolese black people? I'm telling you, like, this guy is despicable. He's a despicable human being to be pushing such hate speech and ignorance and lies. In society, white people, if we're doing that, if we want to play those low IQ games, white people have more of a history of killing people they disagree with, of going to lands and conquering and killing people just because they disagree with them. The most a black person gonna do is shoot another brother on the block. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's the most he's gonna do, shoot another brother on the block, which isn't good either, but that's the most he's gonna do. Yo, this guy's despicable, bro. And the fact that he's a multi-millionaire, sat from the comfort of his home, spreading this type of hate speech. He's a sick person. He's a sick individual. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not right, but it's fast. It's quicker and more efficient. Efficiency wins in the end. White people's systems work with white people. Suing only works when suing is the only option. Bottom line, ignore race at your peril. India is India because they're Indians. Norway is Norway because they're Norwegian. This ignores the millions of immigrants living in the West who don't behave like crazier members of their community in their home countries. Because, like, you can say India is India because of the Indians, but what about the millions of Indian people living in the Indian diaspora who bother nobody and do nothing to nobody? I'm missing something here. Norway is Norway because they're Norwegian. You can argue all day about where is better and where isn't, but that's the facts. As a white person, it must be brutally frustrating to see a huge percentage of white people betray their own. Also frustrating to see people come to white countries and shit on the natives all day. But perhaps you white people deserve it for allowing so many white traitors to encourage it.
The same way white people came to black countries and killed all of them. It's one thing. Yeah, which one would you rather? A group of people who are not of your race come to your country and shit on you? And I'm not saying either is good, but which one would you prefer? A group of people come to your country and shit on you, or a group of people come to your country and kill the fuck out of you, wipe you out damn near? Which one would you prefer? Alright, bro, I'm not gonna lie, but like you can see the racism through some of these people's speech. Oh wow, so people come into your country and shit. Stop fucking crying, nigga. Stop fucking crying, nigga. Weak ass piece of shit. Stop crying, bro. When white people have had a history of going to people's country and killing them, nigga. Oh, someone's talking on the air. People are shitting on you. People are giving their opinions on white people. Stop crying, nigga. They talking, bro. What's talking gonna do? Didn't you read the Bible? Sticks and stones may break my bones. You know what I'm saying? Is that even in the Bible? I don't even know. But yeah. Is that gonna kill you? Words? There was white people who actually went to black countries and killed them niggas, bro.
Traitors are the worst. They inspire your enemy. This is insanity. Here's the crazy part of the tweet. This. It's like,
bro, I'm telling you, bro, this is gonna make it hard, bro. See, when a bunch of black people are chilling and a mixed race person come around, bro, we're gonna have to double check you now, bro. Cause of niggas like this, bro. Like, bro, do you really fuck with me, bro? Do you really fuck with me, bro? You really think, you know what I'm saying, bro? Or is this just beneficial for you to be fucking with me right now, bro? This nigga's not only spreading hate speech, but he's making it hard for mixed race people now, bro. Because he's one of the biggest mixed race people talking like this. Not saying that this is all how all mixed race people think, but he's one of the biggest, most popular mixed race people talking like this, bro. Talking about the M word in me. And he didn't even say N-I-G-G-A. He dropping out hard all like shit to please whites. Bro, ooh. Boy, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a despicable human being, bro. And I'm not even angry at this because he's exposing himself. Like he's just contributing to his own downfall, bro. Just gotta let people hang themselves.
What am I reading, bro? I don't have a problem with European nations being majority European. I don't care. I don't. Okay, like I don't really care for stuff like that. I'm not in the business of telling other people what to do. But this kind of language is just ridiculous. It is insane. The word racist has cut the white man into surrendering their lands and women forever. The word racist has turned a large majority of whites into traitors. The white in me feels bad for you. The word I will not repeat in me is riding around with white women in Lambos. It is what it is, but race is real. Oh my God. Like, the problem, what I don't understand is, like, Andrew Tate is half black. I understand that the word he chose to use, but we'll call him half black.
Guys, like I said, I'm not really here for, I've watched this video already. I was really just here for the tweets, but let me just say one thing, like, and he has a way of doing this as well. I don't know if anyone else picks it up, but he almost talks with a sense of desperation, like, no whites only country. Sooner or later means no white people. You'll be outbred. You'll be out violence. You'll be cooked by words. You'll be betrayed by your own kind. And I'm not your enemy for pointing this out. I'm actually your brown friend. It's like he's trying to create a sense of urgency for them to do something. for them to go out into the streets. Like, he's a wicked man if you really break down what he's doing. Real wicked man. And, you know, I guess Elon Musk is just letting this run on his platform, but he's a wicked man for really doing this. If you really break down what he's doing, he's wicked for doing this. But guys, give me your takes on this. How do you think this is going to affect mixed race people moving forward? Yeah, Andrew Tate, you're a sick individual.